clouds not really allowing us to do much temperature-wise. We'll look for lows to drop into the mid-50s overnight, and the cloudy, dreary conditions tomorrow again. Maybe a stray shower with some patchy drizzle as we look for highs in the mid to upper 60s. That's your forecast first. 10 at 10 on 10 starts right now.
Live from your local news leader, this is NBC 10 News at 10.
Mayhem and confusion over what happened at Pecanland Mall over the weekend. Rumors spreading online that shots were fired. What police say really happened. And Monroe City's latest initiative to put an end to childhood obesity. A look at how much it'll cost. Plus, a local elementary school crossing guard hit by a car this morning. The latest on her condition, and will the driver face any charges? Thank you for tonight. I'm Randy Ayala, in for Gordon. We begin tonight with what happened over the weekend at Pecanland Mall. Chaos led folks to speculate there was a shooting, but Monroe police say there was never a victim located or even a shot fired. NBC 10's Bria Jones breaks it all down in our top story.
The noise in question that wreaked havoc at the Pecanland Mall as reports of a shooting spread on social media. This video shows several Monroe police officers in the midst of the commotion. Police say two juveniles began fighting, and that's what started the frenzy.
But there were no gunshots. No one was shot. There was no guns fired inside the Pecanland Mall on Saturday night.
Police Chief Eugene Ellis says off-duty officers witnessed the start of the fight and broke it up before things escalated. And what people thought were gunshots is a result of the aftermath.
As they ran through the mall, they hit the signs, temporary signs that were placed throughout the mall. They hit those signs. Those signs fell to the floor, thereby causing echoing sound.
An explanation that has many skeptical, while some believe it's true.
To me, it didn't sound like gunshots, and I did watch the video. I think if it were gunshots, people would have been scattering.
Mayor Jamie Mayo blaming social media for creating the chaos.
This is a case that was blown way over the fact that what it actually was, and so the mall is safe.
As the rumor mill continues to churn, Chief Ellis says he wants people to know his department does yearly active shooter training at the mall, and they will always be honest and upfront.
If this was to occur, I can assure you that we would be forthcoming and we will provide accurate information, but it did not occur.
Reporting, Bria Jones, NBC 10, your local news leader.
Two teens were arrested in the incident. It's unclear if any charges were filed. We reached out to the Pecanland Mall management for comment, but have yet to hear back. On to a crime alert. A child porn investigation in West Monroe has landed a convicted sex offender back behind bars. John Benson's charged with one count of pornography involving a juvenile, one count of computer-aided solicitation of a minor, and failing to register as a sex offender. Investigators say Benson contacted and communicated with the juvenile over social media, which is a violation of the convicted sex offender registry law. Benson is in Ouachita Correctional. His bond has not been set. To Bastrop, where a man has been arrested accused of setting a home on fire with 3 relatives, including a child still inside. 25-year-old Charles Kraft faces 1 count of aggravated arson and 3 counts of attempted first-degree murder. State fire marshals say Kraft got violent with his mother when she refused to give him money for cigarettes. Kraft's mother, stepfather, and 7-year-old nephew locked themselves in a bedroom and called 911. When the 3 tried to escape, they found the kitchen on fire and the closest exit blocked by a pile of clothes. Fortunately, they were able to escape unharmed. More on the crime beat. A suspect in a $1 million drug bust with ties to an area nonprofit has been arrested after almost 3 months. Metro Narcotics agents have arrested Aaron Adcock and Timothy O'Neill. Adcock's home was raided back in December. Agents found roughly 138 pounds of high-grade marijuana, over a dozen guns, and thousands of rounds of ammunition. Police say Adcock's been on the run ever since, hiding at O'Neill's home in Oak Grove. A tip helped lead agents to the pair who were in the parking lot of Home Depot in Monroe. Adcock and O'Neill both face several drug and weapons charges. O'Neill's also facing a charge for harboring a fugitive. Adcock has ties to the nonprofit Orphan Quarks, which funds the Santi Orphanage in Kakinada, India. Adcock's charity partner Michael Casey expressed shock after hearing the allegations last year. Casey, who's a former combat veteran, says Adcock reached out to offer help after seeing his work on Facebook. Casey claims Adcock has sent at least $20,000 straight to the orphanage. A scary morning at Boley Elementary after their crossing guard was hit by a car while on duty. It happened just before 8 this morning. The crossing guard was taken to Glenwood Regional with non-life-threatening injuries. The driver has been identified by West Monroe Police as a 19-year-old man who was ticketed for speeding. Witnesses say he was traveling westbound on Cypress when he struck the woman.
Sometimes people aren't aware of school zones and the danger. And she's always there trying to slow people down and get them to follow the rules. And I think that this person just passed right on through without following her rules.
The investigation is ongoing and police are examining video and contacting witnesses. We do know the crossing guard has been released from the hospital. New at 10, the city of Monroe is working to fight childhood obesity in the community. They've come up with a 3-phase plan and have a big paycheck to go along with it. NBC 10's Chelsea Jones has those details. Chelsea, how much money are we talking?
Well, Randy, we're talking $25,000 for the program pegged Fit to Eat. It's an initiative designed to fight childhood obesity with urban gardening, healthy eating, and recreation for elementary-aged kids. Obesity, a disorder stifling almost 14 million people in the United States. Seen as early as age 2, the city of Monroe is choosing to fight the stigma with its new health initiative, Fit to Eat.
Certainly promote not only, like I said, healthy eating, but also learning a little bit about the physical part of staying fit.
And they got a whopping $25,000 to jumpstart the project, which will target elementary-age children with 3 areas, starting with Phase 1, urban gathering.
Where we teach a group of children from the school system how to grow foods.
Then Phase 2, healthy eating habits.
Types of nutrition and how to eat and what to eat and what's good for you versus what's not so good for you.
And Phase 3, recreation.
Types of exercises that are appropriate, that kids would benefit from, and not only benefit from, but love to do.
The CDC reports that the childhood obesity rate has tripled from 5.5% in 1980 to almost 19%. Child nutrition supervisor Stephanie Weaver says getting students moving has direct benefits on their educational performance.
If they're physically active, then they're more likely to be more alert during learning time. We are feeding our future. Our children are our future. Our children are our future leaders.
Providing skills that students can carry with them throughout life. Now, the Fit to Eat program will launch in April and start with 100 students from across some area schools. It'll start over the summer and then carry on to the fall and spring semesters. In the studio, Chelsea Jones, NBC 10, your local news leader.
Thanks, Chelsea. Another group of students getting attention. The country's largest wholesale insurance broker is investing in the future by giving back to a local university. Amwins announced a $50,000 donation to ULM's risk management and insurance program. Amwins is the largest wholesale insurance distributor in the country and wanted to invest in the future of the industry. The donation will help the university enhance the educational experience.
It wasn't a matter of should we invest, it was a matter of why wouldn't we invest. The quality of students and the quality of talent that they produce is beneficial to the insurance industry as a whole and has been beneficial to our company.
Amwins currently employs more than 30 ULM graduates and looks forward to hiring more in the future. All right, you know what that sound means. Diane Rozier, you're tonight's winner of our Jim Taylor dealership's $50 gas card. If you call before our newscast ends. 318-807-0900 is the number you see there on the screen. If you want to win some gasoline, register at one of the Jim Taylor dealerships or go to MeyerClemis.com and click on the contest tab and watch for your name every weeknight during 10 on 10.
Now, your local weather with Chief Meteorologist Jared Floyd.
Take a look at the new live storm tracker to radar. Not a whole lot out there, but we do have some light radar returns generally right along the I-20 corridor. Not necessarily just on our radar, but also on the Mosaic radars. The loop over the last hour showing this as well. Again, can't rule out maybe a spotty shower embedded in some of this, but most of it's struggling to reach the ground. Maybe some patchy drizzle to go along with it. And the same can be said overnight and through the day tomorrow. Again, the gloomy conditions will hold in, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. Those clouds will keep us from really seeing our atmosphere warm up drastically and destabilize ahead of a cold front that'll move into the area on Wednesday. Our old front from over the weekend that brought the severe weather threat on Saturday has continued to stall out southward. It was the focus of a lot of the rain earlier today. As we go through the overnight, it will essentially just wash out over the northern Gulf. And again, the cloudiness continues through the day tomorrow. Maybe some gaps in those clouds from time to time. I wouldn't get overly excited about it, though. Warm front moves in, brings us 70s ahead of the storms on Wednesday. And then a pretty thin band of shower and thunderstorm activity expected along that front as it moves eastward. Now, again, the other limiting factor is the same limiting factor we were dealing with severe weather-wise on Saturday. It's the overcast skies, the patchy drizzle, and off and on rain that could be ahead of those storms that help stabilize the atmosphere. It keeps any air parcels from moving freely upwardly quickly in the atmosphere, which builds storms rapidly and violently. And for the daytime hours on Wednesday, we could hit a pocket of a little bit more destabilized and unstable air as we get into the day on Wednesday, and that's with future trackers picking up with some of these storms. Also, some pretty strong winds aloft may help compensate for any lack of instability that we have in our atmosphere. Either way, again, those storms continue to flush off to the east, front stalls in our area, but low-end severe weather threat. It is a threat nonetheless. Damaging winds and an isolated tornado threat are primary concerns as we go into the day on Wednesday. And again, we'll have more to talk about in that forecast as we go through the day tomorrow. Mid-50s fairly uniformly across the area at this hour, and temperatures will stay there essentially overnight. Clouds will hang in as well with a light northeasterly breeze. Patchy drizzle tomorrow, just a gloomy Tuesday with highs generally in the 60s. Most of us will be in the mid to upper 60s by the end of the day, and winds out of the southeast. Look at the rest of the forecast. Rain and storms back in for Wednesday. Again, we'll keep an eye on the severe weather threat. We'll talk more about that tomorrow, especially as more data comes in that we can work with regarding that forecast. Low to mid 60s into the weekend as the rain moves out. And that hopefully helps us get a lot of our local rivers trending in the right direction. The Ouachita is already on a slow fall. Expect the Mississippi to begin a pretty rapid fall back into moderate flood stage, hopefully by the end of the week, which is encouraging for folks along the Mississippi Valley.
All right, you heard the man. Coming up next, the president's budget for 2020, how much he's asking for border funding, and what his priorities are. Plus, veterans organizations and the Trump administration are looking for ways to stop suicide among service members. Details after the break.